If you're a splenic projector or you know a splenic projector, please watch this video or send it to them. My partner is a splenic projector, the mother of my children. So I know some things. And in this video, I'm going to share as much as I know. I'm not going to gatekeep it all. I'm going to share as much as I know. So if you're a projector, especially a splenic one, or you know some, or you want to understand them better, or you have 2 children with them, watch this video. And we're just literally going to go till we run out of time. So thing number 1, the whole strategy of waiting for an invitation, there's a deeper concept or underlying current here that you have to understand. Waiting for an invitation is about people making space for the projector. It's not enough to say like, hey, I like the way you think. It's, hey, I like the way you think, and I'd like you to use the way that you think to help me think a little bit differently. It's a recognition of the projector's unique ability to do something that is seemingly simple to the projector, but it's like get out of their own shoes and really feel things from the other person's perspective to provide unique insights. Because at the end of the day, they're still not the other person, even though it may feel like that. Lesson 1.2, lower and raise your standards for invitations. Raise your standards in the sense that, like, don't just because someone says they like the way you think, again, that's not necessarily an invitation. Raise your standard there. Ask them, are you saying you like the way I think because you just want to compliment me? Or are you saying you like the way that I think because you want me to give advice? Like, do you just want to vent to me, or do you want advice? Because if you want to vent, I have 2-3 minutes. If you want advice, I have the rest of the day. And lower your standards in this sense. You don't need an invitation to leave something that you very clearly are not vibing with. The strategy is there to help you get into situations with people, not necessarily to get out. Like if you're in a toxic relationship or if you're ready to leave the party, don't wait for an invitation to leave. Don't be crippled by the fact that, oh, I have to say bye to these friends. Just be like, hey guys, I'm out of here. Peace. Now I get that it might be helpful for you to have an invitation from somebody at the party to leave, or somebody in the relationship to leave. That's going to disempower you. It's not something I would recommend getting really good at. That's just more reliance on external authorities. Now, when it comes to authorities, as the splenic projector, like, you are here to trust that first instinct, that intuition, that ringing in the ear, that closing of the throat, the shutting down of your body. It's very somatic. It's very, very physical. Your health and your well-being is your priority. With a defined spleen, your spleen is here not to give you intuition about other people, although you might have that. Your spleen is here to keep you healthy and you safe. Learning the signals, the bodily signals. I mentioned some before, ringing in the ears, closing of the throat, collapsing. All of those things are invitations for you as a projector to tend to your body, to tend to your health, which oftentimes means turning around and walking away from the thing that is making you feel that way, which, as I said before, you don't need an invitation. Your splenic authority is the invitation. Hey, like, we should get out of here. Our head is feeling foggy. Let's step outside. Let's take some time for ourselves so that we don't get caught up in our not selves. If you're feeling tired or burnt out or just like over it overall, give yourself permission to just lay down. Like, don't make it this complicated thing that, like, oh, so-and-so's energy is just like, before you start projecting onto people your inability to just lay the fuck down when you're feeling like you need to lay down. That's what that feeling of burnout is like, hey, maybe you just need to lay down. And sometimes it actually is burnout, but sometimes you just need to lay down and not overcomplicate it and overthink it. While you're laying down, here are some things you can do to help your system reset. Smell, look up, swallow, blow a cool stream of air. I find that it's really helpful to drive my elbows into the ground and then my hand also into the ground, but not to the point where my elbow's coming up. I like the elbows going down into the ground and my hand, but primarily the elbows. Sometimes even just the elbows. Avoid gripping. We're not trying to hold on to things, okay? And just get as like nice and relaxed and as grounded, like push yourself, become a tree, drive roots into the earth. This is what I'm doing with my feet. My feet are pretty close to my butt, and I'm driving in specifically through this part of the foot. I'm driving that down and into the earth. I'm watching for the gripping of the toes. I'm not trying to grip the toes. Again, I don't want to hold on to stuff, but I'm driving down through the arch, almost even collapsing the arch. In addition to laying down, water is your best friend. Submerge yourself in water, splash your face with water. Sweating is great too, but really, like, water is the thing that's going to help you reset your energy again, whether you're burnt out or whether you're approaching burnout. Because I guarantee most bitterness that's coming from projectors is actually not about anything that they think it's about. It's because they're not laying down enough. They're not giving themselves enough time to be horizontal, because neutrinos move through your body differently when you're horizontal than if you're vertical. God, that feels so good. Again, if you're not a projector and you're still watching this, all this stuff is still relevant to you. For all of my projectors who get like too deep, like they're like, I like being social, I like helping people, but then I just get too deep. Don't make eye contact with people. Look at their third eye, or use a sort of like peripheral vision, like look through the person. This is, again, this is like a cleanliness thing. Some people say wear glasses or wear hats and stuff like that. Yeah, that's cool. But if you practice being aware of the entire environment and the person without hyper fixating on the person, because that's not necessarily a superpower for a lot of projectors. I know they like to think it is, like, oh, it's my penetrating aura. No, it's your habitual like addiction to focus caused by smartphones, driving, and a society that only rewards productivity and optimizing stuff. A phenomenal way to practice this on your own is to just do head pans. So keep your eyes on the screen with me, and you can do it with me. Smell your head to the left. Swallow. Cool stream of air. Smell your head to the right. Swallow. Cool stream of air. Smell your head down. Notice I'm keeping my eyes forward. Swallow. Cool stream of air. You can also go up, although we spend so much time doing this. So the idea is that to get your eyes out of this tiny like little blinder tunnel that they're always in, and getting them into, yeah, you don't even have to move your head. You can just do this. Just start accessing your peripheral vision, and use your peripheral vision when you're speaking with people, especially if you're the kind of person that tends to get, again, super entrenched with other people's energy. I would also advise you to be very mindful about who touches you. Hugs, especially if you're in the kind of like loving communities that like really love to hug. Like, it's okay just to like wave to people, or like stop them, like put a hand on their shoulder, or be like, oh, I don't really want to hug anyone. I would say, like, you could even say like, oh, I'm sick, like, but also that would be lying. But if you need to like use an excuse like that, like, invitation is there. Sleep in your own bed. Sleep in your own bed, especially if you're in a relationship with a generator. Sleep in your own bed. My partner is a splenic projector, as I said. I'm a reflector, and we sleep in our own beds every night. Do we like to cuddle? Yes. Do we like to be intimate? Yes. Do we still sleep in our own beds because we get better rest that way? Yes. Is she a mom, and is she sharing bed with our daughters, plural? Yes. Their babies and their nervous systems are still learning what it's like to sleep and be chill. Do I take those kids so that she can get rest on her own every day? Yes. Here's the thing, my projector friend. Even though human design says that you are more focused on other people than yourselves, the more you focus on yourself and your own health, especially for the splenic projectors, the more you can show up for other people. And one of the things that you're here to guide people in doing is exactly that, is showing them what it looks like to prioritize your physical, bodily, and energetic and emotional health and well-being. You're here to show people what that looks like. You're not here to teach them a course on it, especially if you can't do it very well. You're here to show them by example what it looks like to be the weird friend that, even though everybody is really excited about this party that's happening and everyone's been planning on it for 2 to 3 months and looking forward to it, when the day comes and you don't have energy, you send a text to your group and says, hey guys, I don't have the energy. Have so much fun without me. I'm going to stay in and read. You're here to lead by example and be different in that way. So anyway, I'm running out of time here. That was 10 minutes of like the most based practical information that I can give to you if you're a splenic projector, or you're in a relationship or a friendship with a splenic projector. A lot of this stuff comes directly from my study of sensory design, which is somatic human design. So it's connecting the body graph with physical moves, eye exercises, face exercises, things that you can do that are actually going to help you feel safe living out your design. That's a membership. If you want to join that, check out the link in the bio. It's called The Archive. And if you found this helpful, again, please send it to some of your projector friends or leave me a comment and let me know if you have any other questions.